the Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for sports. Sponsored by the Marquee Network. Stream Cubs baseball at watchmarquee.com.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
And hopefully you were watching that on watchmarquee.com, because I swear there was a glitch in the Matrix and we really saw that we're all just living in a simulation after last night's Cubs-White Sox game. It almost was exactly like the game the night before.
It is odd. It is a bit odd.
I mean, I was exhausted last night. It was an anniversary. Went out to dinner, had a few drinks. Shout out to Spaccanapoli, the pizza place Spaccanapoli. Mm-hmm. And I got some beautiful... You ever had burrata?
Of course I've had burrata. Look at me. Brian, look at me. Do you think I haven't had burrata?
Well, I'd explain what burrata was to Case this morning. It's a big, lumpy, gooey cheese from Italy. And Spaccanapoli, I don't care... This guaranteed the best in the city of Chicago.
Oh, that's saying something.
I don't care. Bring it. Bring it.
Well, now I'm gonna have to. What comes with the burrata? What do you dip in it?
Just bread. Some really delicious bread with olive oil on it, and then you dunk it in there. And
like some tomatoes. Some people have like tomatoes.
See, that's the thing. I've had burrata at other places where they add tomatoes and things to it. I don't like any of that other stuff.
Well, of course, you don't want the extra veggies.
No,
just the cheese.
Give me the bread and the cheese, and I put it on the pizza. Actually, I spread it on the pizza eventually too.
Have you ever had burrata pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, very
I have.
good.
And I've had, I'm not trying to brag here. I'm not trying to flex.
Okay.
I've had burrata in Italy. Mm-hmm. And theirs is equal to Italy. That's the only other time I've had burrata that good before. It's Spaccanapoli. I don't get anything for saying that. It's just a place that has the best pizza. Some of the best pizza, it's not Chicago pizza. It's very Italian pizza, Italy pizza, and burrata. Unbelievable.
Spaccanapoli. Okay, I gotta try it. I gotta go get this burrata. And I'm going to chuck it at your door. If it's not good, I'm going to be so livid.
I'll have my mouth open. Let me know you're going to chuck it. If you're not
licking your door?
I will lick my door.
Door licker.
It is so good. Now, because of all that, I fell asleep when it was 5-1 in the fourth inning. Again, just like the night before with the Cubs-White Sox game. On the couch, I just passed out. And I said, well, they're going to lose this time. There's no way the White Sox can blow it again. And to Case,
have little faith.
Well, Case, the producer, the biggest White Sox fan I know, had that faith, or I should say non-faith, yesterday when he said this about the game the night before.
I don't know if any other White Sox fans feel this way, but I've been watching baseball my entire life. I've specifically been watching bad White Sox teams for most of my life. There's something different with this team, something I've never experienced before, which is no matter how big the lead is, no matter how late in the game it is, I never believe this team is going to win.
That was yesterday's show.
And what did I say?
I think you said it's bad thinking. You're manifesting
that's
wrong.
Just stinking thinking.
Stinking thinking.
And that's not, you can't do that because then your team does lose.
And Case, were you thinking that last night?
I was thinking there's no way they're going to do what they did the night before. Surely Kenzie was right. Let me manifest positive thoughts from my Chicago White Sox. What a waste of time that turned out to be.
I apologize for trying to bring you positivity.
Well, because later in the game, when it got down to the same thing, the same situation, the Cubs walk it off again.
Drilled towards left center. On its way. Ball game. Cubs win. Mike Tuchman walks it off.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I think, Case? I think I'm just better at manifesting because I've had more practice. The problem was I was counter-manifesting your manifestation. I'm pretty good at it. You'll get there, but I was already, what's your not playing us because I'm not manifesting then.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Try again.
What you're saying is, because manifest is a big word for 2024. You just kind of like The Secret was 20 years ago. If you think about $1 million, you'll get $1 million. You think about it all the time. You envision it. And manifesting is kind of the same thing. So did you have a lot of failed manifesting, and then now you can make anything happen?
Now I think I'm a good manifester. It takes practice. It takes positivity. It takes practice. A little bit of effort.
Yeah.
You got to get there.
How many losses in manifesting did you take?
Many. I was at one point the White Sox of manifestation.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Before we get on the phones for Clash with Kenzie, just a couple more from sports on those stats. I'm not trying to pile on as a Cubs fan, I swear to God, because the Cubs have had a rough month as well. But the White Sox now with that loss last night are 15-47. That's the worst 62-game start in White Sox history. That's 5.5 games ahead of the next worst, which is the 1948 White Sox, and tied for the 6th worst in just MLB history. Big stats. Mm-hmm. I want to thank somebody actually who on their blog, that was Melissa Sage Ballenbach. Does a Southside Sox blog, and she came up with those stats. I give credit where credit was due, and I don't find a stat.
That's right. That's right.
So I'll give that in there. But wow, it's not so good.
I made the point to you this morning before the show, Brian, that the White Sox are playing like this, and Luis Robert Jr. and Garrett Crochet are still on the team, and those are the guys being talked about being traded at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
We're witnessing the best version of the 2024 Chicago White Sox right now. I don't know what to do with that. It's a long season. We have a lot of baseball left. This is as good as it's going to get.
That's June.
That's not true. That's C.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Manifesting.
Yeah, tell them how to manifest.
You can't do that. Now it's going to happen, and you have no one to blame but yourself.
I can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. No. It's already done.
Look what you did. Look what you said. Now, you can't blame the players or the coach or the owner. You have to look in the mirror at what you just did to the White Sox and take some ownership over your behavior and your manifestation. It's your fault.
It was nice, by the way, seeing Jerry Reinsdorf at a game a few weeks ago smoking a cigar in his suite all alone.
Now, he's manifesting happiness.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's thrilled with himself. What a guy.
There's the good cases of negativity. Take some more melatonin at night. I think you need to up your dosage because you are just pissy.
Oh, man. So 312-591-8300. Call right now to get on the phones and clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers. You have tickets for the Rainbow Kitten Surprise Show, which is going to go on sale tomorrow morning, and it will sell out. So make sure you get on it. And here's a little treat while you're dialing for you. So this happened in Texas at a wildlife park, and this giraffe came up to the car. You know, people do that in the sunroof. You drive through a wildlife park, and then the animals.
I love that when they get to walk up. It's so good. Oh, you cuties.
So cute. Well, in this one, a giraffe tried to steal a baby out of a car. Now listen to the sweet moment of the mother, and right at the end, you hear the horror when the giraffe grabbed the baby out of her hands.
You want to feed the giraffe? Feed him. Come here. Look. Oh, look. Oh.
The dingo ate the baby.
Recording stopped right away.
Oh, no.
But you hear the build of her going like, oh, it's cute. Oh, there we go. Again.
You want to feed the giraffe? Feed him. Come here. Look. Oh, look. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Giraffe lifted the baby out of the car.
Oh, no.
Yeah. A baby's okay, though. Just to let you know.
How far out of the car did the baby get?
About 40 feet.
Oh, my God.
They had to tackle the giraffe.
Lord, on top of the neck, huh?
That giraffe could really move. It's fast. Fast giraffe.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Here we go. Tickets for Rainbow Kitten Surprise at the Credit Union 1 Arena, which is the former UIC Pavilion. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Yeah, the boom. Woo.
For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com. So let's get into it with Sean checking in. Where's Sean from?
Chicago.
Sean's from Chicago. Ahoy, Sean. Tell us something about yourself.
I got 12 toes.
Oh, God.
I had the same reaction.
I was not ready for that.
What extra toes do you have? Is it like another pinky or another big toe, or what is it?
Yeah, they're like off the pinky toe, but they're not. They're just like little small things. They're not really like real toes, you know?
So on each side, you got one extra nub.
Got a sidecar.
Correct.
Now, can you imagine if he had two big toes on all his
Well,
feet?
that's what I was hoping for.
God. Two big toes.
Do you fit in normal shoes, or do you have to get like extra wides?
Some brands
Yeah.
I don't fit, but for the most part, I'm good.
You can wiggle it in there.
What are you wearing right now?
Yeah.
What shoe?
Oh,
What brand?
I feel like a pervert, Brian.
I got Hoka's on.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves the Hokas.
I don't know anything about a Hoka.
There's a Hoka store right across the street from here. It's like a popular, it's a trainer type shoe.
I know what a hookah is.
Yeah.
Not that.
It's hoka?
Hoka.
So people that work out wear them?
Yeah, like cool, fit, hip people wear hokas. We're not that.
Gee, I wonder why I'm not wearing them. Oh, boy. All right, here we go, Sean. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Sean.
Tails.
It is tails. Sean goes first. Here you go, Sean. George Orwell wrote a book with a year as the title. What year did he name the book? George Orwell. What year?
1905.
1905 is not a title of a book, but I'm sure I'd like to know what's going on in 1905. Kenzie, do you know?
1984.
1984, the Orwellian Society, a great book that talks about how the government will take over and watch you. Your privacy's gone. Huh.
Interesting how that works.
Should have been called 2024, eh?
You know what's funny is if you read that book now, it'll seem so dated, like we're so far beyond what 1984 envisioned when he wrote that book, like how terrible it was going to be as far as our privacy and invasion of our
Sounds like
privacy.
a dream when you read it now. You're like, well, this would be a vacation.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. It's 1984.
Good. Government's way less involved. This
Wow.
is great.
Okay, Kenzie got one.
That's right, and it's back to her.
Kenzie, what is the capital of Italy?
Oh, I believe it is Rome.
It is Rome.
Okay.
The Colosseum. Oh, Spaniard, you should see the Colosseum. I had to go into a gladiator line. I'm sorry.
No, you had to. It's okay.
When I was on my...
Well, why'd you do it as Liam Neeson?
Well,
was he
'cause-
in Gladiator?
No, but the guy kind of sounds like Liam Neeson when he says, like, oh, Spaniard, you should see the Colosseum.
I don't know.
Have you seen Gladiator with Russell Crowe?
A long time ago.
Watch
I
it-
don't remember the quote. I'll pull it up later. Let's see if you did a good job.
You were a gladiator? I'm not going to do the whole movie. This is what I did
Thank you.
This is what I did on our honeymoon because we were
You think
there.
you're not going to do the whole movie?
Megan almost went home on the honeymoon
I bet.
because we saw the Colosseum. I
You're
dreamed.
the only person that could make Italy suck.
Oh, I dreamed of seeing that my whole life when I was there. All I did was gladiator lines. All right, here we go.
And it's back to Sean. He's got no points. Kenzie has 2.
Sean, Tim Cook is the current CEO of what tech company?
Apple.
Apple's right. Sean's on the board. Back to Kenzie. In what country are the pyramids of Giza located at?
Egypt.
It is Giza, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Giza.
What do you say, Giza?
Giza. It looks Giza. It looks like Giza.
You called it Gyro? Are you one of those?
I've always loved the policeman in The Simpsons. Always says like, can I get some of those gyros?
I hate that.
That's a really good Chief Wiggum.
Chief Wick.
Funniest character on the
He's not going to do the
show.
whole episode, though. Don't worry.
No, just he's got a couple good lines.
He's got a few just gems. All right, back to Sean. He is down. It is 3-1. Kenzie's ahead.
Back to Sean, and
Yep.
this involves gems. What color are emeralds?
Green.
They're green. All right, back to Kenzie.
They're emerald green, actually, but okay.
Well, they're green. Well, they're... Cracked yourself up with that one, didn't you? I want to give her a rim shot on that one if you can find
Thank
it.
you.
I can't.
Let's see. It's back to Kenzie.
That's right.
Who plays the Joker in The Dark Knight? Came out in 2008.
Oh, I loved him in A Knight's Tale.
He was great in that.
Heath Ledger.
Heath
Sorry.
Ledger, rest in peace.
Ooh, it took me a second.
And then Joaquin Phoenix there's a sequel to that Joker coming out, I
Yeah,
think,
with
this
Lady
year.
Gaga.
Uh-huh.
She's going to be Harley Quinn.
Is that this year it's going to come out?
Yes.
That's a dark. As dark as Heath Ledger made that incredible, one of the best movie performances of all time, the Joker with Joaquin.
I cried so hard at that
boy.
movie, which I was not expecting. In the first scene when he was just a clown and then all
Yeah.
those kids beat him up, I really hate bullying because I got bullied a lot. I'm like, oh my God, leave him alone. I was so upset.
Well, at least never dressed like a clown, as far as I know.
Well, gotta bring joy to children.
Is this going to Sean?
It's going to Sean. He's got 2. Kenzie has 4.
Sean, in the nursery rhyme, who had a farm with a dog named Bingo?
Old McDonald.
Old MacDonald and a farm.
I get it. You gotta sing it first. Takes a second.
All right, back to Kenzie for the win.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Kenzie.
Yeah.
R.L. Stine is the author behind what popular book?
Oh.
It's a series of books, actually.
Oh my gosh, I can see it on the cover. Oh, it's bothering me. Goosebumps.
Oh, crap. Just before the buzzer.
I'm like imagining the cover. The first Goosebumps book I always think of because the cover is burned in my memory because it scared me. is the Camp Jelly Jam one with the counselor with the really high-waisted pants and the scary smile. My brother owned that book. And, like, if I think of Goosebumps, that's the image. Because I was like, what is wrong with that guy? Like, it scared me when I was a kid.
I don't even know these books.
You don't know Goosebumps?
I don't. I mean,
you don't know Goosebumps?
I don't.
You didn't read them?
I think I missed my window.
They're so good.
They're really scary.
They're scary?
Yeah. Well, they're called Goosebumps.
What do you think it's about? What do you mean?
It's called Goosebumps. I mean, yeah, Goosebumps.
It's not about an STD.
No, but sometimes good things can get you a goosebump. Sometimes really amazing things. Like a Cubs home run, the walk-off gives me goosebumps.
Well, it's which was his nightmare. So look at it's Keith's nightmare.
Exactly.
No, they're like an introductory into scary for kids. Is what it is. No, but it is. Instead of reading like The Shining, which is about murder, it's like creepy. It's eerie.
Oh, good.
I loved them when I was a kid. I read all of them.
They're too scary for me even now.
Really?
Yes. It's like buffalo sauce. It's just too much.
It's okay. Wow.
Sean, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry you didn't win, buddy. I'm sorry.
All right, it's all good.
But you know what? Hang up right now and get ready because in 3 minutes, I'll do God Bless the Baby, and then everybody has a chance to win those tickets for Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Just stay right here. We'll do it in 3 minutes.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.